Can you forgive or keep a violent man, especially physical violence? Men can assure men will leave you in a desert with no water. No. Cross me on a bad day, you may get out. Would you share your bank details with your lover? It's been months since I last did an updated Q&A, and today we have another one. I hope it goes well because your questions are too murder, like guys. So I'm going to these are many questions that I've been getting all over and like for a long time, and I'm going to try as much as possible to reply to a few, like, yeah. And I think I'll do another one, hopefully. So if you have any other question, you can drop it. I feel like this light is too much and it is affecting me actually. Yeah, I think that is better. So one question that I've been getting, like that I've got so many times and I've been avoiding to talk about, is the meaning of my tattoos. Now, if you know me, I have 3 tattoos. I have a tattoo here. This is 1, 2, and this is actually a nail. So if you've been following me, I have 3 tattoos and every tattoo has got its meaning. I have 3 tattoos here and there. So all these tattoos are connected to my mother. If you don't know, I lost my mom when I was very young, and her memories, the time that I spent with her, got stuck with me. So just to honor her and always to remember her, I decided to get tattoos. So these tattoos, like the 3 of them, only portrays things about my mother, and yeah, that's the meaning of it. I don't know whether I should go into details, but I have my mother's name in Arabic. I have this here and I have that, so that's why I have them. The reasons are so strong and I always get emotional every time I talk about it, but yeah, maybe later we shall know about them. So the second question is, how much do you earn on YouTube? Hey! How much do you earn on YouTube? Wow, that is a good question, but I feel like it has come so fast. Like, guys, I'm not rich anyway. But anyway, how much do I earn on YouTube? Well, just to give you a little highlight, just to give you more light on this, I just got monetized recently. And I've not talked about it actually. I'm just enjoying it. I'm still enjoying that process, and yeah, the struggle was too much, but I just got monetized on YouTube, and I can't tell you how much I make right now, but I'm thinking of making a video about the monetization process, how it was it easy, was it hard for me. Then I talk about the same video. I also want to talk about my YouTube journey, and I also want to talk about my monetization, like how much I make and all that. So that video is going to come, but not so soon. I think it will come towards the end of towards the end of October, after my birthday, or in November. That's when I'm thinking of doing that video. So we shall see how it goes. But how much do I make? Of course, you will know all the details in that video. But thank you so much for supporting me, guys. Currently, I have like a lot of you that are new, and like literally you didn't know much about me. I think you subscribed because of some videos, and then you didn't know much about me, and a lot. So I think the last time we did a Q&A, we did it before we even made 1K, and we're almost at 2K. So guys, anyway, so that's all. How do you respond to social media trollers? Well, how do I respond to social media trollers? Well, first of all, I don't give time. Like, I rarely give time to negativity, especially negative channels, negative social media platforms, negative pages. I really don't, because every time you bring negativity into your life, you bring negative things, negative people into your life, it is like chances are high that you're going to be offended. Okay, so trollers, I really don't give time to them, and sometimes I get actually trolled in the comment section, but I filtered those trolling comments, so it's rare for them to pop on. But sometimes, especially on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok, wali abantu bangi abatalina bukola. There are a lot of idle people there, so you have to understand that. Sometimes I look at a comment and I'm like, do I really, like, does she or he really deserve my time? Do I have to really comment back, or do I have to take this bashing into, like, I don't give it time. But sometimes if people cross their limits, if you cross me on a bad day, you may get out. So that's how I handle it. First, I avoid a lot of that. I distance myself away from that. But of course, tell people and yeah, that's what I do. If I see a negative comment, a bad comment, bad energy anywhere, I just delete it, I block that person, and I move on, unless otherwise. Yeah. Do you prefer owning your own properties or share everything with your man? Do you prefer owning your own properties or share everything with your man? Well, personally, I don't believe in putting all eggs in one basket. I don't have to go through something for me to learn, okay? And I also have trust issues. So I work so hard to put things on the table. So there's no one going to get everything, all the eggs that I have collected out of hard work, and that I put them in one basket. So I prefer owning my own things and then owning things that we've worked together with someone, or my man, as you said, or someone that I think that makes sense, because just like I told you, I don't have to go through something or a situation for me to learn. I've seen a lot of women, a lot of men, a lot of people suffering this. In the end, you come and trust someone so much, you work together, and then before you know, things go east-west, and then you separate, and then one party loses everything. Yet you've worked so much, you trusted this person so much. So in most cases, actually, ladies lose a lot. I've realized that actually, in a situation where people are going separate ways, a man is not, in most cases, men don't suffer so much, and they don't go back to zero in most cases. Reason, it's because they always prepare for the worst, and ladies don't do that. Okay, so I don't have to go to school to learn that, or of course to prepare myself. Okay, so we have to learn. Sometimes you have to learn from your partners, from other people, from your relatives, from your friends who have experienced these challenges. Okay, so I would of course own my own properties and things, and then yeah, share others with my partner, if that makes sense. Okay, men can assure, men will leave you in a desert with no water and take everything that you had. Oh, no. How do you keep up with insecure girlfriends and fake relationships, especially girls? Well, just like I told you about trolls, I have a few people that I really trust in my life. Very few, I can even count them on my fingertips. And to be honest, to be my friend, I always show you boundaries, your boundaries. I always create boundaries, and anytime I see someone insecure about themselves, of course I know they are going to be insecure about me, because first of all, to be proud of someone, you have to be proud of yourself. So if you're insecure about yourself, about your life, about your beauty, about your structure, chances are high that you're going to bring that insecurity and then to me or on me, and it's going to affect me. I'm not ready for that. So I always make sure I put boundaries, and I'm so principled. So some people even leave me because of my principles, but in the long run, it saves me from a lot of drama and all that. I also don't keep up with dramatic people. I don't keep up with drama. So if I see that you're a dramatic person, you love wars, you love insulting others, of course I'm going to give you a distance, a safe one, of course. So that's how I keep up with fake friends and all that. Okay. Can you forgive or keep a violent man, especially physical violence? No. No, 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 I can't. Next question. Okay, I can't. Where do you stay? Where do I stay? I stay in Uganda. So I can't give you a physical location. Why would you ask me? Why would you ask me that? So I stay in Uganda. I'm Ugandan, and I live in Uganda. Love you. How did you learn sewing? Oh, good question. This is my favorite question. Phew. How did you learn sewing? Now, let me tell you something. I'm a social worker by profession. I'm a mental therapist. So I did my course, social work, at Chambogo University, and I graduated in 2019, December. So, but when I was doing that, I had passion. I've always had passion for sewing, for fashion and design and all that. Actually, I'm designed by Shake My Love from Premium Glam. I'm designed by Premium Glam. So I decided to go for that course, but I didn't have money at that time, and I didn't have money. So I learned sewing from social media, especially YouTube. There are a lot of people, a lot of great fashion designers, a lot of tailors, a lot more than you can ever find on at school or in institutions and all that. So I decided I was somewhere out. I was out of the country, but I wanted something that I could do when I go back home. I come back home. So the fact that I had this passion, I decided to go for it. Okay. How have you handled your father's grief after? Because I'm dying, I lost my child. I'm so sorry about that. Well, grief is a long process. You're going to find challenges in that. But one thing I will tell you, even now I'm still grieving, I'm still in grief. I'm still hurting. I can't promise you that it will ever go away, but trust me, time will tell. Just take your time. Don't rush the healing process. It will help. If you need to cry, it's okay, you cry, but slowly you teach yourself how to accept such a scenario or such a tragedy, and yeah, things will make. Yeah, I think you also have to be proud of yourself and proud of that person that you've lost, because it's not easy, but at the end of the day, life goes on. Personally, I've not healed yet. Sometimes I wake up and I miss him so much. I just cry. Sometimes I feel like I want to talk to him. Sometimes I feel like I want to call him, but I can't. So yeah, that's how hard it is. But just believe in God, trust your soul, but trust the healing process, and be proud of your daughter. And I'm so sorry about that. Would you share your bank details with your lover? No. I wouldn't. Even if I have zero balance, I wouldn't do that. It's not a safe thing to do. I believe it's better you open up a joint account. And yeah, it's better you open up a joint account whereby everyone has got access to it, than sharing your personal details to someone. Because what if things go wrong? I know most of you may say, I have to trust the process, blah 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 blah, but a lot of things can go wrong. You may not separate, but a lot of things can go wrong, so you may end up losing everything and lose yourself in the end. So I wouldn't. Can you start doing styling projects? Oh, Well, I got this question like a long time ago on Instagram. People have been asking me that on TikTok, and I think I started. I don't even think I started on them. However, I want to be styling. Most of the things that I want to style are my clothes. So yeah, but we are doing that. So my battery is warning, and I don't want to end this video without doing an outro. So thank you so much for being here, for staying here. If you have any other question, go ahead and drop it. So there's one question I wanted to actually answer before I stop. How what is the kind what kind of varieties do you use in planting that maize? What is the type of seeds that did I use? Well, I know most of you may not be familiar, but most of you who have watched the previous video that I made about how much I made from 1 acre of maize, I used a hybrid yield, high yield hybrid seeds. That's what I used, and it is quite good. But if you cannot afford that, or if you feel like you may not be in position to actually take care of it and get what you want, there are a lot of varieties that you can choose from, but I feel like that yields it is very effective when you use it. So that's what we have for today. If you have any other question, I'll be in position to answer you. Drop it in the comment section. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. I love you.